and courtesy of the Russian Federal Space Agency, replays of the descent of the Soyuz TMA-15M spacecraft under its large main chute. This obviously shot from one of the search and recovery helicopters in proximity to the Soyuz spacecraft as it descended to its landing site to the southeast of the town of Zhezkazgan. Once again, a replay of video of the descent of the Soyuz TMA-15M spacecraft that brought Terry Virts, Samantha Cristoforetti, and Anton Shkaplerov home to an on-time landing at 8:44 a.m. Central Time, just about 43 minutes ago. The crew was quickly extracted from the spacecraft, the descent module that landed upright, and there you see the soft landing engines firing just a second or two before touchdown. Spectacular view from a video shot from one of the search and recovery helicopters in the vicinity of the landing zone. Everything went by the book with the landing itself from the time of hatch closure just after 2 a.m. Central Time this morning, where the departing crew, Virts, Cristoforetti, and Shkaplerov, bid a farewell to the new Expedition 44 crew of Gennady Padalka, Scott Kelly, and Mikhail Kornienko, who remain on board the International Space Station as a three-man crew for the next 6 weeks until they are augmented back to a six-man crew by the next trio to launch from the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan in late July, that being Oleg Kononenko, NASA's Kjell Lindgren, and Japanese astronaut Kimiya Yui. The undocking of the Soyuz spacecraft from the Rosviet module of the International Space Station occurred on time at 5:20 a.m. Central Time. The Soyuz conducted a pair of separation burns to begin an opening rate that sent it to a distance of about 12 kilometers away from the International Space Station for the engine firing, the braking maneuver, the deorbit burn that took place at 7:51 a.m. Central Time, allowing the Soyuz to drop out of orbit for its descent back into the Earth's atmosphere. And as mentioned, landing occurring right on time and right on the money at 8:44 a.m. Central Time, 7:44 p.m. at the landing site in Kazakhstan. That was about an hour and 34 minutes before sunset, and you can see that the sun is beginning to descend for sunset on the horizon, as the crew is now in the medical tent, all hale and hearty, and preparing for medical tests, to get out of their launch and entry suits, and to board helicopters for a nighttime ride back to the staging city in Karaganda. Meanwhile, there at the landing site, a good view of the descent module that brought home the three crew members, the Expedition 43 crew. There are technical experts and members of RSC Energia who are extracting some of the cargo from the spacecraft for immediate return back to Moscow. They're also inspecting the spacecraft, documenting its condition following its return to Earth. This is a replay of video that was shot just after touchdown. You can see the crew members still inside the spacecraft. This is prior to the time that they were extracted.
Платформу забирайте! Платформу! Платформу помогайте! Чего вы делаете? Она говорит, что не снимаем.